Alright, it is I, jay-toh, and this is the jay-toh or jay-toh 101 Director's Commentary. Now, I guess, if I want to go into the deep lore, this video was a result in me pretty much experimenting with, trying to create new styles of content for, 2 months, where it's I was basically, just trying to, find something that would work. Because, jay-tohs, I lost motivation for that. It was taking way too long, and the show was starting to become crap. And I wanted to make a normal video again, and technically I did, because I eventually made Ultimate jay-toh Roulette. But when working on the sequel, or the second episode of Ultimate jay-toh Roulette, I realized that it just wasn't that fun to make, and it wasn't that fun to watch. So I moved it, so I scrapped that, and then I tried making 2 other videos and wrote the scripts and got really close to finishing those, but whenever I was in the editing process, I would always just be like, nah, I don't want to do this. So I didn't do it. And, yeah. Sorry, eventually I got the idea for this video, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. This combines my script writing abilities, my editing skills, I guess, and, I could just make scripts for these so fast, which I really like, and they can be about basically anything. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this, because, I love Scott the Woz, one of my favorite creators, and I think this is just a good stylistic fit for me. Also, I was able to get access to Adobe Premiere, because I, enrolled in some certain classes in my school, and that allowed the editing of these videos to be much better, because they were in iMovie before, and that kind of hurt it. So yeah, the disclaimer, it doesn't have music, but that's just because this is the first episode. There's a lot of things that are a result of this being the first episode.
Oh, right.
For example, the background. The background is different, because I wanted this to be, the original background for, the rest of the series, but I just thought it would be better for the whole, add something every episode gimmick if, we just got rid of the giant jay-toh logo. And I also felt like it was hard to, concentrate your eyes on Jay right there when there's the giant jay-toh logo right behind her.
All right. After all this hard work and dedication, all I gotta do.
I could have mixed this one a bit better. Oh yeah, the black bars. On this episode, or video, or episode, I put the black bar, or not a black bar, but I'm gonna call it a black bar, on the right of the screen when it was on a gameplay, because I wanted to do a thing where it's Scott the Woz, he's infamous for the blue border, and every single one of his videos, every single whatever, there's the blue border, and I wanted to do something like that, but I didn't want to have a border, because that would kind of just be copying Scott the Woz, so I wanted to try something different that was like the border, but wasn't a border, and so, and so I came up with the idea of the bars, because, I'm very infamous on my channel for how I treat aspect ratios, jay-tohs always being in 4:3 and me never changing that. And this series could have been 4:3. It would have made a lot more sense in 4:3. But just to fill up for all the empty space that was on this side of the screen, I added the black bar right here, just to make the screen a bit more tight, which I think helped it. But I do believe that I didn't need. That's why, in future episodes, there's no black bar on the right of the gameplay, because all it does is really constrict it, and
all I gotta do is complete
yeah.
this one jump. No, it's okay. That computer was only a week old.
This script was written a full month before the episode was produced.
I, jay-toh. Most call me a never was, but I call myself a will be.
And yeah, that's pretty much how I felt about my channel at the time, that I was a has-been, because pretty much I hadn't released an actual video in almost a year, pretty much. I hadn't really stuck to my channel. No, I've made actual videos, but jay-tohs, they were not consistent at all. They got big views somehow. Was it is that actually 3,000? I don't think I got 3,000. There's no way I actually got 3,000 views on that video. No. If we go to YouTube Studio, content. Hope I'm not doxing myself here. Holy crap, it actually almost has 3,000 views. How in the world did that happen? Okay, I don't know what happened there, but, yeah. I pretty much, this is just a return to me making actual content, hopefully. And I was just very jealous of everyone, because, like, everyone else was succeeding, but I can see why I wasn't succeeding now. I wasn't making content, and I was pretty much a has-been. This pose is directly inspired by Vib Ribbon.
The part in towers where you do not take a stretch and instead tense every single nerve in your body. But hey, relax a little. This is only all of your hard-earned progress that can be taken away in an instant. Final stretches are a much maligned feature in towers for how they unbalance the tower's difficulty and also made one person almost pass out once. But
Yeah, and Logan, I was really trying to imitate, like, Logan ISL in the beginning. Oh, that was a little glitch there in the beginning of my channel, but now I'm trying to imitate Scott the Was. So that's kind of funny.
What better way to learn what everyone else hates than to play through some final stretches myself?
Oh, I left in the outtake there. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, I got my friend Simon to do this message, which is the only time where an jay-toh Discord message has been fake in the series. It's fake.
Let's start out
Simon's not racist, obviously.
Oh, there is none. Huh. The first real final
Yeah, I had to play through a lot of different soul crushing towers for this one, which was kind of fun just to get the B-roll. Oh yeah, and we have the dumb explanation of what the final stretch is. I don't really agree with this anymore, but I did when I made the script, which, you know, it's a month from this video to script, so that's why. Oh yeah, the message, that's a real message. You can find some crazy messages on the jay-toh Discord.
It's not the best, but
so yeah, I had to play through a lot of soul crushings, and it's kind of fun because it makes for good gameplay, because you can, like, see me, like, just fail on all of them because I do not have the skill level for any of these final stretches. It makes the video funnier, in my opinion. This is obviously a better video than the one that comes directly after it, but it's like, this is the first video. You want there to be a big comeback moment, you know, and yeah, I did have that, but I feel like I also tried a bit harder on the editing with this one than on some of my other videos.
This was the point where final stretches were cemented as a regular feature.
Yeah, I can definitely see why nobody likes the black bar.
Regular part of life. Ooh, Crohn's colitis.
Yeah, that disease, it might happen to me. I'm not going to go into specifics, but it might happen to me.
Rant on why he wanted the final stretch to be eradicated from all towers. Like every other one of his opinions, the jay-toh community didn't.
Oh, I forgot about that. In this video, I slide into the southern accent. That's just because while I was recording, I was just, I don't know, I just slid into the southern accent, and I didn't really stop myself from it, which was kind of weird.
But how will I ever beat the final stretch of
Forgot about that.
on some individual final stretches? I guess I could just beat the tower, but that's too hard. Astronomically aimless annoyances has a bit.
Okay, that was weird. I think that was a mistake there that it hung on that frame, because I definitely would have edited that a bit more if this was a thing now. Ooh, that was a weird noise.
For 10 seconds, and complete a few hard rotation jumps within around maybe. This final stretch along with others.
Yeah, I'm surprised I survived that long in the TOAA final stretch. Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
Curved descent combines both of these mechanics with a final stretch where you must run from
Oh, and then I used, like,
along the threat of falling to your death.
what is that? Pluck, boo doo 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 ba doo doo boo boo ba doo boo ba doo ba doo boo boo ba doo boo ba doo boo boo ba doo boo doo ba bum. But it's Beach. It's Beach from Pluck. Why did I use, like, Beach from Pluck in the first episode? It does not warrant this good of a song. I don't know. But yeah, this definitely has the most varied, like, B-roll of any jay-toh episode so far.
Which contains a final stretch. That is also pretty short.
And Mini Citadel, I don't even know where that is, so I couldn't even play. Oh yeah, I was so confused. I am not used to Zone 10 towers, or Zone 9 towers. I just do not live in the world where that gameplay is normal. I was so confused. I didn't even know where the final stretch started there. Like, this is the only final stretch of the video that I've actually practiced before. Not on computer, obviously, because then I would be better at it, but at least I knew my old strategies of how I would go about the TOBK final stretch.
Not only is this final stretch unique for having vertical progression instead of the usual horizontal.
Oh yeah, and then I used the World of Goo music, which some people had a problem with, but I thought it made sense because it was the music used in the final stretch.
Has to be from Tower of Wildly Wacky Wonders.
Oh jeez, the southern accent's going crazy. Ooh, my voice is a bit raspy now. Ooh, I'm so subtle and southern. Yeah, TOWW, I'm not sure anybody beats that tower.
The ultimate final stretch. And that's why you never listen to Logan ISL. What's that sound?
And then I guess I didn't intend to it, but I think it has kind of become a theme in the series that I use kind of meme sound effects. That's just because they're the easiest to find online.
The final stretch of the video.
I think it's clear that I'm taking a stretch there. I'm not sure. Looks like I'm taking a dump.
Well, I'm sure to beat phone snapping now. Oh my gosh, I beat it.
And we have the thing where the outro oh, I forgot to include the black bar there. Ooh. Where the outro music, like, comes in. I think it works this time, but not on everyone, so that's why And then I had to use one Bomber Tracks 1 because, like, it's just a song that's been, well, you know, it was in Ito's, and I was like, why not bring it back here? Just because it's not going to be an Ito song anymore, it's going to be the jay-toh song. Because, you know, it's a really good song. And that's the end of this director's commentary.